that for one more recording. I have one more video that does not have any vocal or sound to it. So I'm going to record this one last video, try and make up a half hour worth of content, and you know, be somewhat done with this part of it at least. I would like to do more Pokemon content, maybe with the wife, I don't know. But as it stands right now, this is just specifically for making up for a video that doesn't have any game sound or me speaking, because I have a icon that is on the recording technology that I use, where it's a little microphone that's crossed out. It won't record anything I say, and I didn't notice it was crossed out when I recorded the videos that I did. So here I am trying to use my lovely speaking voice and charm of saying absolutely nothing and everything at the same time to try and create some sort of content for the video, so you're not just watching me play the game. Little side note though, I'm back at work recording this audio as we speak, and there will be a history down in the background. It is literally just a bunch of air hoses going off the part where it comes out wet. And it cannot come off the part off the mold unless it's dry, so you hear fishing, it's literally air hoses blowing out right now. This is literally air hoses blowing out the part. I will do my best to speak louder when they come on so that you can hear me when they talk. It's just a really unfortunate situation where I cannot turn that air hose off or anything like that. Because the part has to be dry, otherwise it won't start off the mold. And the plastic is too weak to take any kind of pressure, as I found out myself. So, anywho, I'm here to talk about my feelings on the Isle of Armor DLC. And while I'm partially on board with the whole, I'm kind of mad I have to pay for more content, I'm also extremely ecstatic that between the two DLCs I'm only spending $30 as opposed to $60, because to me, and they've also said so themselves, this is essentially the third game of the series, so I would much rather spend $30 on two DLC packages than $60 on a whole new game that really doesn't add much to it. Because essentially we would probably end up getting about as much from the third game as we are getting from the DLCs as far as additional content. So I would much rather spend $30 on two DLC packages than $60 on a full ass game and, waste my money. To me is a better idea now. The fact that they're locking the added Pokemon out until the DLC lets out is a bit annoying, but I'm sort of on board with that whole them cutting the Pokédex thing and not, because on one side of the coin it's all Pokemon. Pretty much they were all Pokemon I never fully used. I was a little upset about the Dragon types, because I love Dragon type Pokemon, but all the rest of the Pokemon, it was just like, it was either Pokemon I only had on my team so that I could evolve and get the pig, or it was Pokemon that I was okay with not having access to, because there were other Pokemon that could easily take its place. But I do think it is rather annoying for the casual player who enjoyed having as much Pokemon as they had to catch in a single game. I understand, what I'm basically saying is I understand both sides, but firmly for me, I'm on the side of I didn't really care. Mostly because of the DLC, they added in the dragon types that I normally use, so it was not a huge loss for me where I had to wait forever or not, get them at all. Granted, it would have been funner to play the game with them in my team, but it was basically, it wasn't a hill I was going to die on, is what it comes down to. It wasn't something that I was that upset about where I had to lose my mind. It was inconsequential for me. I'm happy they're adding them back in, or some of them. I don't know exactly how much they're coming with the Crown Tundra DLC, but I'm honest with that, I'm really excited for the Crown Tundra DLC because from my understanding there's going to be a lot more glaring forms in that DLC, and I'm kind of curious to what they got going on. And honestly, my favorite thing about the Isle of Armor DLC is the new slowpoke, to be honest. The slowpoke and slowbro, I like that gimmick where you have to find the, Galarica twigs to take the Galarica cup to evolve it. I like that it basically is just a giant slowbro with a giant shell cannon. Like, that was a really cool, to me, design choice. And, it kind of sucks that you can't run with Pokemon where you can only get it if you, it's not you can't only get it, but the best way to get it is to be able to do that. For me, not a huge fan of them doing that, because as far as my understanding is you only get one shot at a Galarian Slowbro, and honestly, how are you going to find that would give up the Galarian Slowbro for really anything, unless it's a Pokemon that isn't distributable anymore, or being distributed anymore, like, I can't think of his name right now, the Thunder Tiger thing, the one that they just put out. I'm really kind of upset that I'm not coming up with his name on my own right now, but I personally think the new Slowpoke and Slowbro is like really cool. Like Slowbro, the Slowpoke is it's a funny, cool new design. But personally, I'm just all about the design. I'm not 100% sure on the usefulness yet. I really haven't used it because I don't have the Galarian twig evolved it yet. I don't see the point in taking a Pokemon that doesn't require a level to have a Pokemon that do. So, this is what I'm saying. I haven't used it yet. I don't but I've seen other Pokemon YouTubers like NakdChimichanga do it, and they look wicked cool, so who knows? Might be one of my best Pokemon I got. I haven't even looked at its stats yet, so I don't know where it's sitting at, but yeah, it's one of my favorite parts of the Isle of Armor is the Slowbro gimmick. I haven't, honestly, at the time of this recording, finished the Urshifu storyline yet. Mostly because my wife suggested I get my cub grew up to about level 70, I think she said, before I go in there, just because how strong the trainers are. And it just would be my best bet all around to go in there with about a level 70 sub food, because she also told me, she's completed it, she also told me that you only get to use sub food, so having it be a higher level is a better idea just all around, just for being able to complete it without losing. And so I haven't gotten anything, I gotta look more things, boost it up I'm just waiting to go and train the harder. I don't lie about that. Yeah, I was forgetting the first thing. I'm not completed it yet, so I really don't know how it goes, but I've seen NakdChimichanga do the... Actually, watched it last night. July 12th. I watched him do it. It looks like it's a fun little side quest. Mushroom makes himself look even more retarded than he did before, which is, always nice. But, yeah, I haven't done it yet, just because, honestly, I haven't really played any video games lately. I've been too busy trying to rearrange my apartment, so I haven't had time over my weekends doing gaming, just because I've been focusing all of my attention on rearranging my apartment, because we were supposed to have a fire department inspection on our apartment today, actually. And we just wanted to get everything rearranged so that when the time came, our apartment didn't look like it was crammed full of crap. When it came time for the inspection, our apartment didn't look like it was crammed full of shit. And we've been living there for 7 years, but we've never really honestly gone out of our way to unpack some of the crap, because it was just never an importance to us. And it was mostly stuff that my wife gave my mom, my wife's mom gave to us, that we never really, it's not that we didn't intend to keep it, it's just she gave us stuff like old school McDonald's toys, which is just stuff that had no value. She wanted us to hold on to it like some sort of early retirement, nest egg of some sort, which, clearly it wasn't. There was just some stuff that we held on to that either, the wife didn't want to separate from, I didn't want to separate from, or the stuff that the mother-in-law gave us that we didn't want. Otherwise, she was out of time to get rid of. But, yeah, it was just over the last, 2-3 weeks, but, I just haven't had the opportunity. I recorded a bunch of I Love Armor content that I've just been straight up uploading as is, just because, it's honestly, it probably should have been broken down in hindsight. I haven't posted all the videos, so I may edit the other ones down just to make them look more enticing to watch. Because honestly, the 2 hours with the link, and you may not watch it just because I had a hard enough time sitting still for a 2 hour long YouTube video. So I think I might take the rest of the I Love Armor videos and break them down into 10, 15, 20-minute videos, just to make them slightly easier to watch. But yeah, honestly, for me, the I Love Armor DLC, it wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be as far as content was concerned. It was actually kind of lackluster in that area. Sorry about the program there. Interrupt what he was doing. Anyway, I honestly really wish with the I enjoyed the new area, the new wild area. Looking at, I don't necessarily enjoy the water part where you're chased down by rabid sharpedo. That's not for the most part, I do enjoy the wild area. I'm massive really love that aspect of the game now. I really wish they kept the mechanics in Let's Go. The shinies would have the sparkles around them. Overload, so you can waste your time looking for, constantly encountering Pokemon that you really want to encounter just to find out if it's shiny. I thought it was kind of nice that it just told you. It's not one that I'm absolutely, saddened by the fact they got rid of it, but it's one I enjoyed at least. I don't think I ever actually experienced a wild Pokemon from Let's Go. If I remember my gameplay of that correctly, I didn't record any of that, just because I didn't know that if it would, really didn't know if it would be any fun to record it and post it. My first ever Pokemon Let's Plays are with Sword and Shield, honestly. My biggest thing is I don't have I have to get myself one of those cords that let you display what you're recording, like a MJ PDF with their 3DS and whatever, because I don't play wrong. I just don't like playing Pokemon where I don't get to keep my Pokemon. It's one of the reasons why I really haven't gone back to Red, Blue, or Yellow, or Gold or Silver. If I do play Gold or Silver, it's Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because I have the technology to move the Pokemon forward. I'm just not a huge fan of playing a Pokemon game where I don't get to keep my Pokemon. I'm a huge fan of keeping what I work hard to make. So if I put time into training the Pokemon, I want to keep them. And doing the runs, as far as I understand, I've never read up or experienced anything where it allows you to transfer any last Pokemon into a storage facility that you could access from a 3DS. If I were to ever find out about that, I would start playing ROMs and then playing them on and recording them. But at the time, I've never seen anything that suggests it's a possibility, and I don't have the cord that lets you, display to your computer. I'm pretty sure you got to get like an Elgato or something to make it happen. I haven't researched much of it because honestly I wasn't sure if I wanted to go the Pokemon Let's Play route or not. Still kind of iffy on it because of my Pokemon videos are actually ones that don't get really any views at all. It's mostly Lego games and my Super Mega Baseball. I just have a brain called the game is called, but Super Mega Baseball will be the name of the game, and those get quite a lot of views too. But honestly, it's just I enjoy playing the games by myself, so it's not like I'm only playing games that'll get me views. It's not that. It's just I'm not recording the ones that aren't going to get me views or put effort into recording them. Just because it'll make the game something I don't necessarily enjoy. And I want to keep liking Pokemon because I absolutely enjoy Pokemon. If I start doing the whole thing, I'm only playing it to get views, and I don't get views, it's going to start making me, I feel like it's going to start making me just not like the game anymore, and not want to play it as much, and I don't want to get there, because I love Pokemon. I've even Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon was kind of a total departure from how the game is normally played, and I still enjoyed playing that game. I've just, I have been hemming and hawing about, doing other videos, and my other thing is like a lot of the videos that are out there are Nuzlocke, and I don't know if I'm disciplined enough to do it on Nuzlocke, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know enough about certain Pokemon, all the ones that I like, to go off the beaten path as far as with my favorite Pokemon were to die and I would be stuck with them. Like, I don't know. I get this for me, it's more so, I don't know if I was watching my thing. I've been trying to stop the life and doing like I don't know if like a Sun and Moon Nuzlocke or like an X and Y Nuzlocke where we both don't go beyond where we are in the game as far as each other. Like, we stop at specific cities and we battle each other, and the winner gets a loser's Pokemon of choice from the team they used. And I thought it would be fun, but she's honestly not interested in playing a game where she could lose a Pokemon that she likes, which is something I absolutely get, because that's kind of how I feel about it too. But it's one of those things where it's like, for me, Sword and Shield, I like Sword and Shield. It was a little too easy to beat, if I'm being completely honest. Like, the gyms weren't really that hard. The only one that I came close to losing entirely to was Rayhan. Even then, like, it was a knockdown drag-out battle. That dude took me down to my last Pokemon, but it's one of those things where it's just like, I wish it was a little more challenging. Like picking a Charmander in red and blue challenging. Having to, your first gym battle be Brock kind of thing. Like, I kind of miss those kind of challenges. But I don't know, I still liked it. I didn't really care about the graphical value, the 3D graphics on everything when it comes to a game. The story was a little lacking, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I thought it was interesting having it run, from a standpoint of, the guy trying to wake up, what's his face to steal his power and run the whole city, and have it be, electrical power magnet, be the one that's the evil guy who's just literally always trying to do gain all the extra electricity and shit. But I don't know. It's a fun game. I wish it gave a little more content, so it gave me a little more to do, because honestly, I think if I just use the Cubthrough storyline, all that's left over is the Diglett. I really don't want to search me out and looking for Diglett and then have that be the end of my gameplay until later this year when we go to Crown Tundra. That's why I'm also excited for Crown Tundra, because I've read that they've openly admitted that the Crown Tundra is more story driven than Isle of Armor, and it'll give me more to do. So I'm really super excited about that. Not to mention, figuring out how the new legendaries work. Plus, I want to get my Regidraco. That thing looks wicked cool. But I don't personally have a problem with the games. I don't have a problem with how they handle putting the games together. I have a problem with the decisions they made with the game, but I can understand how someone does. Just plain and simple. It's all the complaints that people have are things that really weren't the problem for me. There was something I sort of looked at it and I really was willing to not play the game over kind of thing. But yeah, like I said, for me, the game was perfectly fine. I didn't expect it to be like this groundbreaking achievement. It would have been nice if it was, but if we're being completely honest, it's a Pokemon game, and whether or not the fan base is more adult than child, it's still meant to be a child's game, and that's what they're carrying towards. Just why should they shift the dichotomy of the game and what they're looking to do with it just because their planned age group isn't the one playing it, or isn't the one that's playing it as much. Like, it's an unnecessary step to take, to be really honest, and one I don't fault them for not wanting to take. I'm excited for Crown Tundra. I don't think Isle of Armor was anything terribly special. It was fun to do, but when it comes down to it, it wasn't, this, A+ game, and that's perfectly fine. I'm assuming Crown Tundra, I really feel like Crown Tundra would be where all the attention is paid, because it kind of looks like that's what's going on, is because you put out Isle of Armor it almost looks like they put out Isle of Armor to pacify us until they can put out Crown Tundra. Give us a little something to do while we're waiting for the big boy to come on. But I don't know. Either way, I'm perfectly fine with Pokemon making DLC content, because it really feels like they're putting in the effort to make the DLC feel like a full game. And with that being the case, I'd end up spending less on the third game than that. That always speaks to me as far as, something I'm on board with. Because, I can tend to be a little bit of a cheap bastard. But honestly, it's something that I feel like every game should do. Like, the Madden games, 2K games, like, honestly, I honestly feel like all of them shouldn't be separate games. Like, Madden should put out one solid, like, fucking Madden game. Have it be that game, and then every year they release a $15 or $20 DLC pack that will just put in the additions they're planning to make with the next game. And if it's going to be like gameplay editions or graphical editions or anything like that, like, have it be like a $30 or even like a $35, $40. Like, just don't put out a $50 game every year and have it be basically the same thing with something a little extra, because that just seems like it's a waste of money, and you're not going to have nearly as many people wanting to buy your game if that's how you're going to run it. And because I actually bought all of the Madden games up till I stopped at 2019. Yeah, Madden 19, because that's currently what I'm playing. That's what all my football games are now, is Madden 19. And that's what I'll stick to. Because honestly, I saw Madden 20 and I really didn't see much as far as new content to justify spending, $50 on a new game, $60 on a new game. So, for me, honestly, as long as it's new content and it's something else to do within the game, I've always been fine with DLC, because they're putting extra work into making this extra content. They should see some benefit out of it. Granted, it shouldn't be like a full price game or anything like that. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, if they could do like a Madden and do like just a new edition for every year and charge $30, I think they'll get more people to buy it. If I'm being, completely honest. I don't have any information that could back that statement up, so I could be absolutely completely wrong, and I'm willing to accept that as that reality. But I know personally, if games like that were to just sell one core game where they just add on to it, I would be more willing to purchase the next, the additions to it. I would have been willing to buy, like a Madden Ultimate, like, Madden the game or something, and then just have like a $30 edition every year at the time they normally would have released the next year's game, and just did like a $30 DLC. I would be purchasing that DLC every year, and my wife for sure would not have a problem with me doing that, because her biggest thing is I basically, she doesn't stop me from getting the game, but I definitely get, the wifely disappointed look if I purchase the game. Like, why the hell are you buying this game when it's essentially the same one as the one you've already got? And, like I said, she doesn't stop me. She doesn't tell me I can't buy the game, but she gives me the look of, what the hell are you doing? Which is, honestly, God, a look I pretty much deserve pulling off crap like that, but it just was one of those things where, like, I sat down and realized she was absolutely right. Madden 19 to me really wasn't all that different from Madden 20, although outside of, the new additions from the draft of the year before, So it's just, one of those things where it's just like, for me, if they were to take in what the draft was that year and then just add those players in and then put them in as a DLC patch, with whatever else they were planning to do, I would definitely spend the $30 on that, or, whatever it would cost, as long as it didn't cost $60, because it's just like, I fully expect them to expect a fiscal compensation for work, but I don't think it should cost as much as the actual game, because it's not the actual game, it's a patch. But, that's why I don't really have a problem with what they're doing with Pokemon and the DLC, is because as long as it's new content, as long as it's something more to do within the game, I'm on board. It's a good idea. You don't have to tell me twice. No, honestly, if it's new content and it looks like just absolute garbage, that's a different point. But, like, for me, the ILO armor wasn't, absolute garbage. It just wasn't as loaded with content as I would hope it would be. So that's why I'm looking forward to Crown Tundra to try and help out with that. But, I just figured I'd record this. I would give my fill on the Crown, the Isle of Armor DLC, and I thought that might be a good all-around video to record, or audio to record, to put on a Pokemon video. And it was something that I could really get into and explain my point of view and have plenty of time to cover, because this video I'm putting the audio onto is like 30 whatever minutes long, and I could definitely fill 30 minutes worth of talking about Pokemon. So anyway, I'm going to cut this audio off now and add it to the video when I get home, but that's my thoughts on the Isle of Armor, and who knows, maybe when Crown Tundra comes out, I can get the wife on and we can both share our feelings on the Crown Tundra. But anyway, thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content, I don't know if you would like me to do more Pokemon content as far as other gameplays. Just leave me a little comment, give me an idea of what to do as far as Nuzlocke Challenge or gameplays of other Pokemon versions. I might forego my whole not wanting to do ROM playthroughs and do one to record until I can get the technology I need to be able to just play through the recording technology. But either way, I apologize again for the hissing in the background. Really, the only time I can record this audio is at work at the moment. I will be able to do more stuff like this at home while I'm at home now, because I was able to set up like a little recording space in the bedroom so that I can do this separate from my wife when she's home. That way I'm not interrupting what she wants to do. She can still have the TV in the living room and all that, and I can take up the space in the bedroom and record where I want to record, and all that good stuff was just something I wanted to do. And honestly, we were thinking about getting a 2-bedroom apartment, but now it doesn't look like we need to. But anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me ramble on and on and on and get off topic a lot and record while the hissing is going on and all that good stuff. But I will cut this off and have a good day.